Um, our Kickass Lady of the Week is Toni Stone. Um, she was born in West Virginia in 1921, and her name is Marcinia Lyle Stone. That's what she was born as. I'm making way too much noise over here. There's so much on my table. Um, but she later changed her name to Toni because she felt it like, or not changed her name, started going by Toni because she felt it fit her personality better than Marcinia. She was the first of three women to play for the Indianapolis Clowns full time. She played ball her whole life. In school, she played not only baseball but basketball. She was known to play football. She ran track. She swam. Her mom then, she earned the nickname Tomboy. And her mom decided that that wasn't good, so she bought her some figure skates. She kicked ass at that too, but she didn't really like it that much, so she didn't do it very long. Um, she began playing on an American Legion team in San Francisco in 1943, but she went and changed her age or cited her age 10 years younger than what she was. She was 27 at the time. She said she was only 17 because there was age limits on the team, and then she used that age, that 10-year younger age from then on because, well, I guess once you start lying, you got to keep it up.
I wish
And
I could pass for 10
Yeah,
years.
can we do that? I'm at least subtracting 1 year for this past one.
I did get
right,
cards the other day. That made me feel good. They were probably carding
so
everybody, but still. Anyway.
she started playing ball regularly, like to be paid for ball, make it a career in 1941 to 3. It's a little blurry, but most people say that those 41 and 2 years, she wasn't actually paid for that. Like she was playing full time, like she should have been paid, I guess, or like would have been beneficial to have been paid, but she also had other jobs and she just played full time as well. Anyways, whatever, that's not the point. In 1943, she started playing for money. She played for the San Francisco Sea Lions, the New Orleans Creoles, the Indianapolis Clowns, and the Kansas City Monarchs. She retired from ball in 1954 to go back home. She got married in 1950, and her husband stayed in San Francisco, but she went around and played ball wherever she had to play. In 1954, he got sick, so she retired, went back to take care of him, and then also became a nurse. No big deal, totally casual. Um, the a couple of like really cool things about her. There is a claim that has not been proven, but also has not been disproven that she once had a hit off Satchel Paige, Easter Sunday of 1953.
Also, why we need better
Yes.
records.
Yes, because the thing is, nobody's point blank disproving it, but when you go back and look at those spring training records, they can't find a game log from that day.
Right.
So maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. Who knew? Who really knows? Um, Also, another fun fact and tie back to Homer Braves pod. In 1953, when she was signed to the Clowns, she was signed to play second base and take the place of one Henry Hank Aaron, who had gone to play for the Atlanta Braves. Well, not Atlanta Braves then, but whatever. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The Braves. Um, the some of her accomplishments, there's like a fuck ton of them, but she's in like a whole bunch of sports Hall of Fames. I'm gonna name them off, but doing this, I realized a lot of these like Hall of Fames and foundations and shit have very similar names, just like the words are in a different order. So I swear they're all different. They just sound a lot alike. So in 1985, she was inducted into the Women's Sports Foundation International Women's Sports Hall of Fame.
Wow.
In 1990, she was in two different exhibits at the Baseball Hall of Fame. She was in the Women in Baseball exhibit, and then she was also in the Negro League Baseball exhibit. In 1993, she was inducted to the Women's Sports Hall of Fame and the International Women's Sports Hall of Fame. In 2020, the Society for American Baseball Research nominated her, that's Saber, by the way, nominated her for the Dorothy Seymour Mills Lifetime Achievement Award. She did not win. F. a Manley won, but whatever. And then since 1990, March 6th has been Toni Stone Day in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Oh,
Wow.
So I feel like I'd heard her name before, but did not know
the extent.
basically anything.
Right.
But when I saw Toni Stone, I was like, oh, okay, I kind of remember that. And some of the pictures, I was like, okay, I've seen those.
Yeah.
But so yeah, fun fact, she was the first to play for the Clowns full time, which is really cool. And also, therefore, the first women to play full time for an American League baseball team. Period. Obviously, but
That's
anyway.
crazy.
So that's Toni Stone, and she has her own day, and it was just like last week. So there you go.
Right. Last Saturday. Awesome. Toast to Toni Stone.
Yes.